Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with right now. Your close friends, your family members you see daily, your colleagues, the people whose voices you hear the most. Now think honestly. Are those people building something? Are they growing? Are they talking about ideas, goals, futures? Or are they comfortable, complaining, settling, talking about other people instead of possibilities? Because here's what the research says, and this is very much true. You are the average of the people you spend the most time with. Not just in mindset, not just in attitude, in income, in health, in ambition, in the actual outcomes of your life. The people around you right now are not just influencing you. They are, in a way, very measurable, very real way deciding your future. Stay with me, because this isn't about cutting people off. It's about something far more important. In 1998, social psychologist Dr. David Lycan published research that showed something remarkable. Your happiness set point, the baseline level of happiness you return to after good and bad events, is influenced significantly by the people you surround yourself with consistently. Not occasionally, consistently. Think about how this works in practice. If everyone around you thinks a certain income level is normal, that becomes your normal. If everyone around you thinks working a job you hate is just how life is, that becomes your belief. If everyone around you has given up on building something, your brain starts treating ambition as an anomaly. This is called social norming. The brain constantly scans your environment and asks, what is normal here? And whatever the answer is, it adjusts your behavior, your expectations, and your beliefs to match. You don't even notice it happening. That's what makes it so powerful and so dangerous. The most ambitious version of you, the one that wants more, believes more, expects more, gets quietly worn down, not through arguments or confrontation, just through daily exposure to a different normal. And on the flip side, put yourself around people who are building, growing, winning, and your brain recalibrates. Upward. What felt impossible starts feeling inevitable. Your environment doesn't just affect your mood, it rewires your belief system about what's possible for you. There's a concept fishermen know well. It's called the crab bucket effect. If you put one crab in a bucket, it will climb out. It will find a way. It will escape. But if you put multiple crabs in a bucket, none of them escapes. Because every time one crab starts climbing, the other pulls it back down. Not out of malice, just out of instinct. I want you to think about whether you have any crab bucket relationships in your life. The friend who subtly mocks your goals, the family member who calls your ambition unrealistic, the colleague who says, "Who do you think you are?" every time you try something new. They're not always doing it consciously. Most of the time, they genuinely care about you, but they are also deeply uncomfortable with the idea of you changing. Because if you grow, it holds a mirror up to their own stagnation. Your growth makes their comfort feel like a choice, and that is deeply uncomfortable for people. So they pull subtly, consistently, and over time, if you're not aware of it, it works. The most important question you can ask yourself is not, are these people good people? Most of them are. The question is, do these people make me more or less of who I want to become? Those are two completely different questions, and only one of them actually matters for your future. So what do you actually do about this? 3 things. Number 1, you don't have to cut people off. You have to add people in. Most advice on this topic tells you to ruthlessly eliminate negative people from your life. And while sometimes that is necessary, it's also often not realistic. These are your family, your old friends, people you love. The more practical solution is addition, not subtraction. Start adding people, even digitally, who are operating at the level you want to reach. Podcasts of people building things, books by people who have walked the path, online communities of people with similar goals. You can't always control who's in your physical environment, but you have the complete control over who you expose your mind to every single day. Number 2, find one person ahead of you. You don't need a massive new social circle. You need one person, just one, who is 5 years ahead of where you want to be. A mentor, a senior at work you admire, someone in an online community who's already built what you want to build. One conversation with someone operating at a higher level is worth 100 motivational videos, because you stop seeing the destination as theoretical, you see it as a human, achievable, real. Number 3, protect your first and last hour. You can't always change who you spend your day with, but you can control the first hour of your morning and the last hour before bed. Those 2 hours are when your mind is most impressionable, most open, most absorbing. Fill them with content, conversations, and ideas from people who are building podcasts, books, long form videos, communities. Over time, your internal internal environment becomes stronger than your external one. You stop being pulled down by the crap bucket because you've built something inside that's more powerful than the pull. That's the real goal, not to escape your environment, to become someone whose environment can't hold it. The people around you right now are either expanding your idea of what's possible or quietly shrinking it. Most people never examine this. They just absorb, they drift. They wonder why 5 years later nothing has changed. You don't have to drift. Add one voice to your daily life that challenges you upward. Find one person ahead of you on the path. Protect the hours when your mind is most open. Your circle doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be intentional. That's the second shift, building your internal world strong enough that your external world can't decide your limits. Subscribe if you want to keep building this. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.